Racing to the 2021 Kentucky Derby, it's time for another prospect update. You can see the entire library of prospect videos at the link above. And today we're going to talk about another son of Into Mischief. We've already taken a look at Life is Good and Mandaloon. Today we're going to look at a Chad Brown trainee by the name of Highly Motivated. And you may remember him from the Breeders' Cup undercard in the Nyquist Stakes at Keeneland, when he ran a very fast race on all of the different figure maker scales and picked up a nice win that day in the Nyquist Stakes, making it 3 starts, 2 wins as a 2-year-old. And this son of Into Mischief was listed in the Kentucky Derby Future Wager in pool number 1. He was 18-1 on the final odds. And if you played the sire wager, you got 4-1 odds on Highly Motivated. Now, in those 3 starts, he's ran at Saratoga, Belmont, and Keeneland. And the interesting thing about it is he's broken slow or sideways in a couple of those 3 starts. So that's always a little bit worrisome. Sometimes when you see horses after 7, 8, 9 races, if they start to have problems at the gate, sometimes there's some future issues involved. But actually, in this case, it's a little bit more of a positive sign because maybe they can work on those gate issues. But he broke a little bit slow in his debut and started 7th at the start, ended up working his way forward on a trip and ended up finishing 2nd. In his nice win at Belmont, he cut the corner and then went in between horses late on the inside. And that was a pretty nice professional race from a 2-year-old in just his 2nd career start, picking up the victory. Now, in his 3rd race, he took advantage of a great race shape. It was a fast race shape. You can watch an article on race shapes at the link above. But what I like about that is those are normally the positive key races when they're fast and fast. That means horses that anywhere in the top 5 or 6 or showed any speed at all in those type of races usually do well. Now, he did track a kind of a front-wheeling pace setter who set pretty ambitious fractions that day, but both the final time and the half-mile call were fast, even on a fast surface. So he's got 3 starts as a 2-year-old. That gives him a good foundation. Chad Brown, in his limited Triple Crown experience, has started horses back. Usually likes to point towards a 2-race campaign. So you could maybe see the Holy Bull and the Wood Memorial. The Banker Boys own this one, so they like to run their horses in New York or Keeneland. So you could maybe see the Holy Bull in the Bluegrass, maybe even a little bit later start in April. I think with Normandy Invasion, Chad Brown usually waited a little bit later with him, and Practical Joke never really got underway, although he did end up running in the Bluegrass Stakes. So lots of different options. I think you're going to see a 2-race campaign with the 3 races as a 2-year-old. And remember, with a lot of these horses not being allowed Lasix, I think you're going to see them train them into shape, and they're going to point for 1 key prep and then see how that shakes out, and then try to really just to get to the Derby. With less horses running, you're really only going to have about maybe 25 more key contenders really develop here over the next few months. As if you did not start as a 2-year-old, you're going to be behind the 8 ball, because a lot of these main special weight races, now you're going to have Tampa, Gulfstream, a few of them out west, but the fields are just so small out in California. I'm not sure how much you can judge from those races. So a nice win for Highly Motivated in his Nyquist Stakes. And then I like the fact that he did run at Saratoga, Belmont, and Keeneland. So he's faced some good horses in all 3 of his efforts. What did you think of Highly Motivated's effort? His speed figure, one of the top 3 speed figures of the year for Equibase for 2-year-olds. Leave a comment, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and share this video with all your horse racing friends as we get you ready. And coming soon, we're going to have the feature on Mondays called the Future Book. So more details on that coming up soon. Right here, hit subscribe as we lead you up to the 2021 Kentucky Derby.